Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching Stranger Things Season 3 Episode 8, the finale. If you want to watch our uncut scenes reactions, links to the Patreons down below.
Last episode we started off with a massive head-to-head with the children gang and the Mind Flayer gooey monster. It bound them or located them in Hopper's bunker, woodhouse thing, and they tried shooting it, hacking at it with an axe, and the only thing that could really stop the tentacles that were breaking through the windows was 11. So it's kind of impenetrable, this thing, and it grabbed her by her foot and started trying to drag her out the roof, and eventually they managed to hack off the leg and free her, and she like cracked its face in half and wounded it, but of course it can regenerate itself as it just flops and remolds itself. But it gave them time to run away, but 11 was wounded, and they left her blood in that shop where they went to get supplies for her, and so Billy could track them from her blood there, which is now at the Starcourt Mall, because they went there to save Dustin, Steve and Robin. And at the end, 11's wound like started festering and like causing her extreme pain, so now she's kind of writhing on the floor, suffering, so we're thinking she must now be infected.
Yeah, it seems to be sort of like transferred through blood. It's kind of like this weird virus where once it's got its teeth in you, it's sort of transferring its virus onto you, and very scary because 11 is our greatest weapon right now, and she's currently in a lot of pain and out of action pretty much. I don't know how they're gonna defeat this thing. It's massive. Like, it's an army full of people, and how the hell are they gonna defeat that?
I don't know. I don't know if killing Billy as he is the host would kill it, or I also don't know how they're going to save 11 if she is infected, because how do you disinfect someone from that? We don't know. Like,
we'd find a cure. Like, there's so many things to do in this hour and 14 minutes. Like, it's so much saving needs to be done, so much curing the sick, and like too much to do. Like, it's just, I don't know how they're gonna fit all this in, and I know 11's gonna be okay. Like, she's got to be. Like, she's the only one that can do all of this. Like, without her, they would all be dead. So she's gotta be okay in the end. Just how is the question.
The one thing we do know is that the whole gang will probably be reunited, because Hopper and Joyce are also on their way to the Starcourt Mall after hearing over the Russian communication device that the kids are there and the Russians are after them, so they're on their way too. So hopefully we can get a cute scene of everyone reuniting amidst all the drama.
No, it's like a big group hug or something. Like, I have been wanting these three groups to intertwine again for the whole season, because I like it when they're all together and kicking ass. Like, it's just great. So I think we're going to need everyone in defeating this thing, and it's
hands on deck.
Like, it's around the fun fair as well. Like, it's not as if this is the middle of nowhere. Like, you know, I'm surprised it's not made itself known to the general public of Hawkins. Like, it's massive.
They just keep saving the world over and over and never get any recognition or anyone else even noticing this stuff is going on. How long can we live like this?
Like, they should be awarded with like knighthoods for this like sort of level of saving the human race. Like, it's insane, and no one knows in the town what is going on, which is crazy. There's like a massive monster running around. How does no one know? But
and who's they just left Alexi's dead body there, R.I.P. Alexi. So someone's gonna find that and have questions why this guy got shot in the middle of a fun fair.
Exactly. Like, he's so out of place, and I don't know why they didn't take Alexi's body with them. I mean, yeah, he's a bit tedious, isn't it? Like, to take a dead body around in the trunk or whatever.
I think it would be noticeable if they were carrying a dead body through the funfair. Not gonna lie.
Drunk or something, you know, like any excuse. But yeah, Alexi's death was, we were gutted.
Heartbreaking.
It was truly heartbreaking, especially as they made him so likeable towards the end, and he was just like a big kid trying to like have fun, and wow, it was ruined very quickly. And I hope that massive brute of a man is dead by the end of this.
Oh my god, him and the mayor need to go.
Mayor needs to get the hell out of here. Honestly, he's so snaky.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
I predict that the mayor will die, probably at the hands of Grigori, I think his name was.
Even sounds intimidating.
I know. I don't know if the Russian storyline carries on in season 4 though. I don't know whether Grigori will die, because he might be in the next season if the threat continues, because I don't think they can just get... they can't like solve the whole Russian problem and the Mind Flayer thing. I think the Russian problem must continue.
It's got to, isn't it? Because I think priority is killing that monster, and the Russians, there's so many of them, and that fortress is still under there. They can't just abandon that. They got to get these multiple keys to stop that machine from opening the gate.
Yeah.
Like, that is a whole set of episodes in itself, so I'm sure this must continue in season 4.
Yeah, it must do. Even if they manage to stop the device, the Russians will still be there and wanting them dead. So
yeah, exactly.
Got that to look forward to. Oh god.
What is that? There's something in there.
There's something in there.
Jonathan, what are you even gonna do?
Slice it open.
Knife? Like,
Oh,
yeah. Think of what I'm thinking.
I am not gonna be able to watch this. Oh.
Hurry now. It's gonna hurt like hell, okay?
Oh, this poor girl. Honestly. Jonathan, this is a lot of responsibility.
Oh my god, the pass.
Ew, fuck off. No.
Is he gonna dig around in there? Oh. Oh my god.
I can do it.
Is she gonna use her powers to get it out?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, haven't you got the shit? What the fuck is that?
It's a tiny bit of its tentacle. Oh, is that Hopper?
Oh.
Hopper? Yeah!
Oh, thank God for that. I thought it was Greg or whatever his name is.
This big fleshy spider thing that hurt Elle. It's some kind of gigantic weapon. The Mind Flayer made its weapon with melted people.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly that, Steve. Wrap your head around that.
Robin's new to all this. She must be like, what?
I know.
Now the hub takes us to the vault room.
Okay, where's the gate?
Right here. I don't know the scale on this, but I think it's fairly close to the vault room, maybe.
Was
50
Steve and
feet or
Robin
so.
ever in
More
there?
like 500. Listen, Mr. Bumman, I'm not trying to tell you how to do things, but I've been down in
Erica
that shithole for
has
24
guts.
hours. And with all due respect, you do what this man
She is
tells
more
you,
mature
you're
than
all
Lucas
gonna
right
die.
now.
It's a bit of a maze down there, but between me and Erica, we can show you the way.
Oh my god, they're going back in?
I'm surprised Erica is still down to be here.
Oh, Hopper won't allow it.
Of course not.
You guys survived. Barely. We could have really used you guys down there. Yeah, man. We missed you, dude.
Aw,
Yeah.
this is what I
Finally!
wanted.
We missed you guys
Oh,
too.
group hug.
You can navigate just to someplace safe.
It's not that simple.
Okay.
The signal won't reach.
Not with this. You want us to navigate, you got us. But we need a head start.
Is he going to that hill where he set up his communication with Susie?
Weather top.
Whether what?
Just drive. Hey, Jesus.
I'm glad they're not drugged anymore.
Yeah. So they're out of the main battle. I think they're probably safe.
Yeah. I did predict Steve or Robin to possibly die, but I think that's going to go out the window.
Stick close to your brother and do whatever he says, no matter what. Okay,
I'm not worried about me, Mom. I'm worried about you.
I'm gonna be fine.
Don't foreshadow this. Not Joyce.
So, don't do Joyce like this. This seems like a goodbye, and I don't like that.
I can fight.
Better than any of us.
Honestly.
But right now, I need you safe. It's not after me.
I love them so much.
Hey,
They've come
should
so
probably go.
far together. He's literally like a dad for her.
I thought she was going to say I love you then.
I don't know if she knows that word yet, does she?
I
'Cause
know. Maybe
that's what Mike tried
needs
to tell her.
say it first and then she'll know.
Mike,
Oh.
Oh god.
be careful.
Oh.
Okay.
He cares about his well-being. The guy who said he was going to kill this child a few episodes ago.
I know, he's sort of like loosening the temper with Mike.
There are bigger
around for a long
problems in
time.
the world than her
Yeah.
boyfriend.
We can turn the machine off, or we can explode it.
Oh, yes, that's
Don't explode it.
Yeah, and we want to explode it.
Oh, you want to explode it?
This is a three-man
Well,
operation.
yeah, it's kind of good to explode it because then it's not there anymore.
But couldn't it ruin the world?
Oh, bro,
Not
what?
now.
pop the hood.
Oh, Jonathan's
someone-
our resident handyman this ep. Oh,
Oh, frick, no.
is that Billy? Oh my god, it's gotta be
No.
Billy, isn't it?
It's
Oh, he loves trying to mow people down in his car, doesn't he? Oh, oh.
Back in the mall, go!
Oh, I really hope like Max talks some sense into him because he's going to be a real pain.
Oh, that is cool. He looks so scared behind his eyes, don't you think?
I feel like he looks enraged, like he can't even contain it.
Two different
Can't contain
perspectives.
the evil.
Boom, we blow this sucker sky high.
Yeah, and then once the rift is closed, we escape back to the vents.
Right under their commie noses.
And home free.
They make it sound so easy. It's not going to be this easy, is it?
You made noise.
I did not make a noise. I didn't make a noise.
Okay, enough fighting, guys.
Children. If it all goes right,
Oh, what?
they'll never even know we were here.
Oh. Oh.
Какой лейтенант?
Murray, come on.
Oh my god! What is that gun?
God, mass murderer.
What are you doing?
We're gonna steal their outfits.
Oh yeah!
Susie must be pretty special, huh?
Oh, Susie, please be there.
I mean, nobody's scientifically perfect, but Susie's about as close to being perfect as any human could possibly be.
Young love.
She sound made up to me.
She's real! She's defo real!
How do we know that though?
Because Dustin's not that sad to make up a lie. Just don't go down the tower.
Oh,
Just
the
making
slingshot's
sure.
back.
You're gonna kill her.
I'm
weren't you?
surprised Billy's not in
This
it
is just
yet.
precaution, okay?
He knows we're here, so does the Mind Flayer.
I know, I feel bad for Max. This must be a really weird position to be in because your loyalties lie with your friends, but that's kind of your stepbrother, isn't it?
How did she explain that to her family?
Elle is just
I can do
amazing.
it.
I don't want her to use all her energy up before he gets
I know.
in here.
Mario.
Забираем, а зачем солнце? Когда мы есть друга, товарищ.
It is so handy that Murray knows Russian.
Yeah.
Without him, we would be in the shit.
And that he's willing to help as well. Is Joyce in the outfit as well?
It's gotta be, right? Yeah.
So much.
He was nice.
Maybe we should probably invite him over after all this is done.
Sure.
I've not seen many women Russian people in this facility. I hope Joyce is gonna be alright.
I fear she might stick out.
We reach the vent. I'll contact you when I need you. Until then, silence.
Roger that, Bald Eagle. This is Scoop Stroop going radio silent. 10-10 over.
It's such a long code.
Remember, if anyone says anything, just
Smile and nod.
Oh my god, no, he's gonna die, isn't he?
Oh no, they don't know Russian. What if they come across some person that wants to talk to them? Oh, this is
Oh.
really bad.
Then the gun comes out.
Oh, Elle can't do it. Hell yeah, bit of teamwork makes the dream work.
Physics.
What's she doing?
Is Is she hungry? Oh, is she just testing her powers? Oh yeah.
Her first test.
Hell.
Can you imagine if the little thing inside her stole her powers somehow?
I really
Oh.
hope that hasn't affected.
He's here!
Oh.
Oh, you're really gonna make an entrance through the roof?
Got it.
Jonathan!
Oh! Oh my god, it's so horrible!
Oh my god, it's so gross. I'm gonna pass. It's a nice play. Oh, this guy.
Just groans throughout this whole app.
They must know that their whole operation is compromised now because they keep taking L's. We're fighting back hard.
I think despite everything, despite the arguing, I think we make a pretty good team.
Oh,
Like,
they're always
they
on the same team every season.
yeah, they are.
If we actually do make it out of here, we deserve to celebrate, right?
Yeah.
How do you plan on celebrating, Joyce?
Don't know what she has in mind.
She's asking him out!
Friday, 8 o'clock.
Come on, Joyce!
7.
3
Angels
hours.
Friday. I meet you there.
No, you pick me up.
Oh, she's changed her tune.
Yeah, it's a date.
Oh my god! Hopper doesn't even know it's him!
Because just
I think he's beside
so
himself.
that we're crystal clear about things. So
Yeah,
there's no
Hop.
confusion. Yeah.
Stop talking or I can change my mind.
Yeah, that is amazing!
Best moment of
I'm
his
s-
life.
I'm so happy for them.
Hey guys.
Oh god, can they see it?
Griswold family, I repeat, scoop
Oh.
Griswold family.
He's gonna eat it.
Well, there's your...
How's that an answer, bitch?
It certainly has a mind, doesn't it? Companions, how you do? The monster just growled at you.
Oh my god, they're stuck behind that.
Where's
the
Max
rest
and
of them?
11?
11's not gonna be able to do this, she's too weak.
No.
Where are you going?
Get them the hell out of there.
Steve, no!
The others.
Steve!
Robin, no! Oh my god, you might be right.
We have a problem.
What kind of problem?
How's
Big!
the teeth?
It's the legs for me. Like, it's just
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
around like a spider.
Yeah, it's that spider body I'm not liking.
Oh. Hopefully it can't see her.
The gap!
Gap. Under it.
It's a shop.
Oh my god, guys!
Oh my god!
Oh, it is running! It is running, this thing! It can run through!
Oh, that was panicking. Jesus, that gave me a bit of a jump.
It has
there.
her
My heart
top
stopped.
on! That's so funny!
Bald eagle has landed.
Oh, please
Oh,
be
I'm glad
okay.
for you, Murray. No, I'm really scared
Get
for
ready,
Murray.
lovebirds. You're almost up to bed.
What do they do?
I know. I don't. We need to know the plan. They're cutting their power. Lucas, you just listen to slingshot. Oh my god, he is.
Don't worry.
I want the slingshot to be used in every season.
Yeah, same. Kind of my favourite gag. Oh. Quick, quick!
Yeah, smash a window or something. Poor Elle. She's running on a bad leg.
Oh, she's leaving blood though.
Did Alexi give it wrong though?
Oh my god, imagine he double crossed them all along.
The goddamn code is wrong.
What? Are you sure? Planck's constant. I thought I knew it.
Planck's constant.
Oh,
You know it?
Not by heart. You?
I'm not a nerd.
Oh, I'm scared of Billy. Where is he?
he's just still waiting in the
Yeah.
car.
Oh god, he's so evil.
Yeah, it's like he's crying to me, unless that's sweat.
Oh right, Jonathan, we need you down to pull through. Ah!
Oh
Oh, Steve and Robin! Oh my god, they've literally just saved everyone's lives by doing that.
god. His car
How
is on
did they-
fire.
Is it the red?
Oh, it's
Oh.
coming for them. Oh, it's pulling them. Oh, I hate
It's
it.
so
freaking huge.
Like, oh,
That's why
God.
one stride is like a whole lane. Where is what?
Why are we in Utah?
Susie?
Don't tell me this is Susie.
Susie!
Oh my God. Oh my God, she's real.
She finally copies.
Dusty Bun?
Dusty Bun!
Get the goddamn number.
Susie's
already.
cute.
Who's that?
Oh no,
It was,
a 10-year-old.
change frequency to 14.158.
Copy that. Shifting frequency. Stand by.
Oh, she sounds perfect for him. I love her.
She's literally made for Dustin. They're so perfect.
I haven't heard from you in a week.
Susie, bitch, okay. I know you miss Dustin, but we got bigger fish to fry right
Save
now.
the world?
Susie Poo, I promise I will make it up to you as soon as possible. Not right now.
Yes, now, Dusty Bun.
Susie Poo, this is urgent.
Yes, you're saving the world.
Susie, come on. I'm unstanding you in a sec.
Turn around. Look at what you see.
He just sings. Look at the Mind Flayer following him.
What is this turned into fucking Glee? Like, what is going on? I was like, what is going on? Dustin is gonna get the shit taken out of him so much after this.
Is 6.626070004.
This girl is freaking smart.
Oh, it's slowing down. Why? Oh no, because they want 11. It wants 11.
I don't think
It
so.
wants 11, yeah. Now they're chasing the monster!
Everybody out!
That's one way to get attention off her.
I think the integration has gone out the window now because that was in English.
Billy, you don't have to do this. Billy, your name
This
is
is
Billy.
it.
Billy,
She's
you
got to
are Billy,
tap
you are
into
able
Billy's
to do everything.
conscious
Billy,
and...
Look at him, he's all veiny.
No.
It was
Just
so
slap
easy.
Max like full whack. They got the keys.
I'm 3, 2.
No! No!
No!
No!
That's what I said no!
Oh! Oh god, this guy!
He is so irritating.
Where's the weapon?
Oh no.
It's an offering. Stay still, it'll be over soon.
Don't be afraid.
Does that with all of them?
It'll be over soon.
Oh! The fireworks!
Whoa!
Whoa! It finally came to something good! Oh no!
They could throw Gregor in the machine!
Or he could throw Hopper in it.
No, that won't happen.
Oh, it hurts him.
Oh god, I felt that. No, Billy, fuck off!
If someone gets trapped in that machine, this is down to be very close. Oh my god!
Oh,
Hopper, get your head
move
up,
it.
man! No! No! Oh!
Ah, that was so close! She's got to do it at the same time.
God.
The wave was 7 feet.
Bringing back memories for Billy, this might snap him out of it.
She was pretty.
Oh my god, it's actually got through to him.
She was really pretty.
Hopper is literally centimetres away from it.
Oh!
Oh my god, he just whacked his head against that thing.
No, don't tap. Oh, okay.
Yes!
Jesus.
Yes!
He got wrecked.
Yes! Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh.
Billy! You are amazing! Oh my god!
It will kill him for that though, won't it?
Billy, no! He's gonna die. Max is watching him die. Oh my god!
Man. Good on Billy.
I am actually kind of devastated for Billy right now. Because
Why? Hopper is scaring me more to care about Billy. What is he doing?
Hopper, get the frick out of there!
What? Why did he run inside?
I don't know! The guy clearly has a death wish or something.
Oh my god. Shut up. They have not just killed Hopper.
Hopper better not be dead. I want to see that name. It's a clear up and a half.
Yeah, let's leave it for the cleaners. Oh, he's still alive.
Is he still alive?
Please, 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 please.
He was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
If Joyce had shut the gate a few seconds earlier, he might not have died. There's Hopper dead.
No, he's not. Well, his body's not there. Where is it?
It exploded. He probably got blown to pieces if he was there.
Jim, where's Jim?
Emma,
I refuse to believe he's dead.
listen to the music
Hopper.
though.
Oh! You?
About time.
It's still kind of open.
There's a
It's like
tiny gap. Ah shit, here we go again.
It's just those two again.
11's gonna be so sad. Oh my god. Now where does she go?
Cabin's gone. Hopper's gone.
Yeah. Oh my god, her whole life. And her powers might be gone.
3 months later.
Rhymes that keep
Oh.
secrets.
They're taking the piss. I knew this would happen.
You're butchering it, so could you please stop? So then join in, Dusty Bun.
Yeah, come on, Dusty Bun, why don't you join us?
Austin was a good singer, you know.
Yeah, I thought he was actually quite good.
Yeah, I thought he was good.
And Susie.
And has she not got her powers anymore?
They'll come back. I know they will.
She's gonna have to stop practicing on Coke cans again.
She's gonna have to start electrocuting herself again.
You can come before.
They're
or
all
after
gonna be
Christmas or whenever Mrs.
separated.
Byers wants, but I was thinking Christmas
Well,
Day
I'm
could be super
excited that we could have an 11 and Will friendship next season then.
You talked about your feelings, your heart.
fun. Oh, yeah, that.
Oh, okay, okay.
I love you too.
No.
Whoa! Wasn't expecting that.
I wish he had said it first, to be honest. To her.
A lot of ladies standing up for themselves lately and
I know.
professing their feelings. I like to see it.
Oh,
Oh, she's packing up all her stuff. Stop it, he's not dead, please.
The speech Hop wrote for you and Mike. Speech.
Don't do this to me.
You know, the heart to heart.
The heart to heart that never happened. Is it gonna be in his voice?
Stuck in one place.
Oh, Will.
In a cave, you might say. A deep, dark cave. Came into my life, and for the first
I
time
want
in
to say
a
goodbye.
long time, I started to feel happy. You're pulling away from me or something. I
Wow.
miss playing board games every night.
And now he's dead. He died missing her.
I hate his send-off. This
I don't want things
sucks.
to
I want a
change.
new ending.
Always moving, whether you like it or not. And yeah, sometimes it's painful.
Is that
Yeah,
Billy's
poor
room?
Max.
Sometimes it's sad.
Oh,
Keep on growing up, kid. Don't let me stop.
Erica has it.
Remember the hurt. The hurt is good for the sake of your poor old dad.
Oh, he's referenced himself as dad.
3 inches.
God, I'm close to tears.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine how hard that is to read afterwards. Not the song choice.
God, the
The
memories. God, when-
Demogorgon in the walls and the
I just
Christmas
remember how
lights.
Joyce trashed it. How they sold it is beyond me.
Oh my god, I just realised she lost Bob. And then she asked out Hopper and lost Hopper.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. I really thought that they would end it with something to do with the Upside Down to leave it cliffhangery. But that kind of wasn't a cliffhanger.
No, it was just sort of put to bed, only to wake up the next morning. You know, it's a really weird ending I wasn't expecting. It was just sad and moving on. That was sort of it. That theme of just keeping moving and life goes on. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I'd kind of expect that to be the ending of a show.
Yeah, yeah, not a season 3 finale. There was no sort of follow-up from everything that just happened in the previous hour. All the craziness, the battle, it's just all dead. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's all just put on pause, and now we're moving on to bigger things without Hopper. Yeah, it's kind of underwhelming. I don't know how you feel of it.
Oh, I think there might have been an after credit.
Oh
Yeah.
god, there is.
Oh god.
We're in Russia. Oh shit.
Okay.
Right. Laptop back.
Never mind, I might be about to reverse what I just said. Russia. Oh,
We are gonna get a
what's
bit of a
happening
mention about
here?
these guys.
Not the American. Is that Hopper?
Oh my god! Is this a prison? And Hopper's here? Please! Have they got like a demo dog or something?
Oh, for goodness sake.
I think I was right!
Oh, that looks bigger than a demo dog.
Oh.
Well, there's our cliffhanger.
Yeah, right, okay, a bit more clarity now into what's going on with those guys.
And now I think Hopper must be alive. Not the American. Well, who could the American be?
That was very teasing, wasn't it? I feel like, because you know my reaction previously. I'm a bit in denial about Hopper still. I feel like a character isn't dead unless we see it die. I feel like that happens a lot in shows, and they tease and stuff. I feel like I'm still in denial about it. I feel like he might be alive.
I'm glad, because if that was Hopper's death, I'd be, well, I was fuming because it was so
Exactly.
stupid. If Hopper had died like that, he had a lot of time to just run back inside the base. It's not like he was 10 miles away. He was right outside the door to get back inside and help her close it. So it still doesn't really make sense to me why he just stood there and like gave that look like, yes, Joyce, you can explode this thing and kill me, because it doesn't make sense.
Exactly that. I think going in season 4, if my theory is correct, I feel like they might do like a timestamp of like when this happened, and we see like Hopper just like run, and then Joyce turns the keys or something.
Yeah.
I feel like they might do something a bit trippy like that.
I still think it's stupid though, because he could have ran back inside either way. Why would he run somewhere else and get caught?
I know, exactly. I think it was kind of silly the way they did that, because Hopper, as you say, clearly, what, 1 minute, 2 minutes from the door? Like, you could easily dash that and get to Joyce and help her turn the key with her. It was so stupid. And if that is actual Hopper's death, then I'm really not looking forward to season 4, because I really liked him. He's in my top 5 fave characters. Really like him. He's just such a good father figure to Eleven. He's a great like boyfriend material for Joyce, and he just looks out for everybody. He's just amazing. And if that's his death, then we've been robbed. Like,
I know.
It's so sad. I'm still in denial, and I will be going in season 4. I'm hoping for the best, that he's alright.
Same. As you say, like, it wasn't on screen. They made it really emotional with like the as the subtitles say, the synth music throughout that whole scene, in fact, because it was entwined with Billy's death as well, and I thought Billy's death was really affecting with 11. Finally, I wanted someone to get through to him the whole time. For a second I thought Max would, but then he just whacked her out of the way and got 11, but it was 11 that did it, because she really went inside his head. And he ended up sacrificing himself for her, and like he kind of did redeem himself in the end. Like, at the end of the day, it was all out of his control, everything he did this season, and then he managed to overcome all of that in the end and kill himself. And he said sorry to Max.
Because yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Billy's death hit harder than Hopper's, and that's saying something. Like, when we saw like, that thing just kill Billy, I was just thinking about his human side like the whole time, and that memory. It was just so sad, because there is like that 10% of Billy still in there that's scared and is human, he makes mistakes, but he's still in there, and I'm so glad 11 got to him. Like you said, I would have probably liked Max to have done it, considering that is his sister, so kind of annoying, but I'm glad 11 got in there because she saved herself doing that. And yeah, I kind of had a thought that Billy wouldn't make it in this episode with everything that's going on, and I'm kind of sad for that because he was a good villain. Like, he was very hateable and interesting. Like, I mean, he was very nasty, but he was quite entertaining to watch. So I'm kind of gutted that he is dead because, you know, he's gone and we're not going to have that side going in season 4.
A lot of characters were so good this season. I'm trying to think of my top 5 now, and it's so hard because I'm just naming loads that I love.
Honestly, yeah, I totally agree. Like, we had, I feel like Nancy's gone up for me. I'm not a massive fan of Nancy, full stop, but I feel like she's improved.
I think she was better this season, but I never consider her in my top 5, if I'm honest.
No, she would be top 15, 10, but
15 maybe.
Yeah, I still think like she has improved. I think Mike has decreased in popularity for me.
He'd still be top 15. But
yeah.
Considering like at the start of the show in season 1 he was in both of our top 5s, I believe. Now he's like just
Murray was a special mention for me.
I really liked him.
I really liked him. I loved his friendship with Alexei. I thought he was so pivotal. Him and 11 were like the two people that really saved the day for me. I just think Murray's skills and his translations were so vital in saving the world. Like, without him they would have been toast. So
everyone did have their part to play in the end. Like, that freaking fireworks scene that we were pissed about last episode came through.
Yeah, honestly, I'm so glad that was a really good distraction for the beast. Mind Flayer. I thought it was great. That was a really cool scene to watch.
I always praise the music choices in this show, and the use of heroes at the end when like showing Hopper reading his letter. Oh my god, because you know at that time we thought he died a hero, but it looks like he is still alive. But they are all genuinely heroes, and they should be so proud of themselves because it's freaking amazing what they do every season.
So glad Susie's real.
We finally met Susie.
I'm so glad about that because I was in that band that was kind of questioning her existence. I was just thinking, like, Dustin mentions her very fondly, but we've not seen her, and I'm so glad we saw her. And oh my god, that scene with them singing was so damn adorable. I thought it was lovely, and it was such a funny contrast between them singing this cute song and literally a monster chasing them at the same time. It was brilliant. It was really entertaining. And
to be honest though, is there a way we can blame Susie for Billy's death? Because
she wasted precious time.
If she had given the code earlier and they got to the key thing earlier, they could have turned it and Billy could have perhaps lived. I'm not 100% sure though, because he was infected, and I don't know whether it still would have lived on in him or if it would have just closed down all of its power and he would have died as well. I don't know.
That's another thing I don't think we'll ever know.
It led for a beautiful moment. I think, you know, Billy sacrificing himself was a lot more touching than if he just, like, you know, went back to normal and then suddenly was like, I'm sorry. I don't know. I think because he was dying and he did that move to save 11 really means so much more. And it is sad. We started off the season like, oh my god, Billy's dead, yes. And now we're like, oh, Billy's dead. It was actually sad.
That just shows, like, the writers and everyone doing this, they really toy with the viewer's emotions. They're brilliant at what they do. Because I was kind of rooting for Billy at the end because he was coming around, not when he was gonna like run them over, god no, but like when he was like starting to sort of come around. 11 brought that out of him. I was like, oh, it's such a shame because he is under those layers of evil. He is there, and it's just kind of sad. Like I'm really gutted, changing my mind all the time, every episode. I'm liking someone new.
I know. Do you think you've got your top 5? Because we usually go through those in the finale. I'm really struggling. Like there's so many.
I am too. I want you to go first because I haven't got mine.
Well, we normally start off with a 5th place. And that's the one I'm finding hardest at the moment. I think I'm gonna go with Dustin for number 5. And
Dustin, eh? Jesus.
Do you not like Dustin?
No, he'd be higher for me.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I'm almost wanting to put him at 6 or 7. I've got 3 I'm toying between, but he's the winner, I think. For this episode, I think this episode has placed him higher above the others because he was more vital and he was like, you know, offering his services to go back into that Russian place, which is just wild. He then like remembered about his tower and was like, we need to communicate with you, and they went all the way there, and like that scene with Susie was just funny. But he actually did play a really big role throughout the whole season as well. Like when Steve and Robin got captured, him and Erica both came and found them and saved them and got them out when they were high as hell. And he was like the parent of that group almost, when he was one of the youngest there. And so I thought it was really nice because usually we see him like being the one to try and command the group, but they don't listen to him, like with the whole Dart situation. Whereas this time he was kind of the commander and actually got the responsibility along with it. So I'm happy for him, and I think he did have a really good role. And I was a Susie believer to the very end.
Yeah, you were believing it. Yeah,
I didn't think he would be that sad to make up a girlfriend.
I thought he would be. I mean, this is not a concrete for me, but on the top of my head, my 5th place is Murray. I think he was MVP throughout a lot of this, and God, in season 1 and 2 or whatever, nowhere would Murray be up there. I didn't like him to start with, but in this season he pulled through. Like he was pivotal in all of this. So yeah, he deserves number 5.
We need to serve a reminder to people that get triggered. This is only for season 3. Like some of the people on my list wouldn't be above other characters for the whole show, but just this season.
Yeah, this season.
Number 4, I'm going to have Robin. I thought she was such a good new addition to the cast. When she first got shown on screen as working at Scoops with Steve, I was like, okay, this is Steve's new love interest, sure. I thought, oh, she's going to get dragged into it and like, you know, it's going to be all romantic. A bit Nancy and Jonathan-esque, I guess, I thought they were going to be. But she brought herself into it, and like she was the original translator of the Russian code. She was the first person to actually get it. She was the most vital person on their team at that point, and she just kept surprising me with how interesting she was, how funny she was, how her bond with Steve was good, how she spoke to Dustin and Erica was good. And then like she obviously came out, so that was a surprise as well. I just think because I was so like ugh at the start, just thinking like, oh, she's Steve's new girlfriend, she became so much more than that. And I think the surprise of it all really boosts her up, because I didn't expect to like a new character as much as I like her.
Do you know what? Now that I'm thinking about my list, I think I'm going to put Robin 4th as well. I wanted to put her somewhere in a really high rank because I do really like her. I think exactly what you said, I believe too. I think her character really developed this season. She was just an amazing addition to the team, and I thought like her and Steve's storyline was really good. Like they had a bit of a rocky start, and then they started to, you know, like one another and build a really solid friendship, which I hope continues. I think she's really good, and that scene with Steve in the bathroom, like you mentioned, was amazing. I thought that was really good. So yeah, she's a deserving number 4 spot.
At number 3, I'm going to put, and this just really shocks me to say, Billy.
I was thinking about Billy, but no, I don't think it would have made my top 5. I'm surprised you've put him at 3rd.
it's not like a likability wise, it's more of like the character was interesting this season. Like every time he came on screen, you knew he was going to bring trouble, and you were just always wondering what he was thinking, what he was going to do next. Like it takes you back to like the sauna scene, especially. Remember when they locked him in that sauna?
Yeah,
and
that
then he
was
escaped
good.
and
Yeah.
throttled 11. It was just like you really could see how much control this thing had over him, but I feel like at times you could also see the real Billy inside and how scared he was. And also when 11 looked into his memories and it provided all that explanation, it's his final season, so I'm happy he gets a spot on the list, because they really did do something with this character when before he was just a one-tone racist bully, and now he's kind of like he's a victim almost. Like he was such a horrible person, but now I see him more as a victim of like his parents and also the monster, and he did save them in the end, so I've got to give him those props.
I'm going to give him an honourable mention, number 6 for me. Because he didn't quite make top 5, but I agree with what you said. I think he's an amazing villain. Because, yeah, he always brings trouble. So I do really like his character.
And he was probably my standout actor for the season as well.
He's a very good actor, yeah. All those scenes, like the sauna scene, insane. And like when he would sit on those like sun seats when he was being a lifeguard, just sweating and seething, like it was just such a good character.
The way the season started off, and we just thought, oh my god, his storyline is going to be trying to seduce Mrs. Wheeler again.
I know. It ended up being so much more than that.
Yeah.
So funny. For my number 3, I had it in my mind. Oh yeah, Dustin. Dustin's getting number 3 for me. He's just amazing, and he makes me laugh so much. Him and his walkie-talkie, taking it all so seriously, and he literally is like a mini detective. It's just, I loved his scenes. What his like little arguments with Erica, and just like to see him with Susie. Like I just love him. He's just so likable. And he always just puts a smile on my face whenever he's on screen. So yeah, he's number 3 for me.
Number 2, I'm going to put 11. And this is a come up from grace for 11, because last season she fell out of my top 5 because I thought she was a bit annoying and angsty, and she was still like obviously incredible with her powers and things like that. And the story with her mum was really interesting, but I think it was like you know, her being jealous about Max and anxious at Hopper and stuff was just dragged her down. But this season, oh my god, like she was so incredible. I feel like her powers just get upped and upped every season. And also it makes sense now. If Hopper is alive in a Russian prison, 11 doesn't have her powers. So it's like if she had her powers, she'd be able to trace him and know she's alive. So I guess that's kind of the reason. Like they've made her not have powers, because she'd be able to trace Hopper, so I have faith now. But yeah, she was so vital. It was very clear from the off that she would have been the only outsider to be able to defeat this monster. They never gave it a funny name, so I'm just going to call it the Mind Flayer. She was the only one that could possibly defeat it. The fireworks hindered it, of course, but like she was the only one that could actually like hurt it really. And unless someone on the inside did it like Billy did. But throughout the season, like I loved her friendship with Max. I'm so glad they became friends, and we got to see her a lot of the time outside of her relationship with Mike, whereas I feel like, you know, a lot of the time she is tethered to him, and Mike did say that to her last episode, like, I'm sorry, I wanted you all for myself, but it is important that you do have friendships and relationships with other people, and I think that goes for anyone. And I've always loved her dynamic with Hopper, and oh my god, when she read that letter at the end, just don't even talk to me.
Yeah, I think our top 2 is the same.
Probably.
11's my second.
She was nearly number
for
1.
Yeah, I think everything you said and more, like her relationships with people are just so sweet to watch. For Hopper being that father figure for 11, and her just growing with these amazing people around her, sometimes not the best influence, but she watching her grow is just so nice to watch. Like navigating romantic relationships as well as family and friendships. It's just so sweet. And I mean, I could go on all day about her and Hopper and how cute their relationship is. It's just so nice, and I'm so gutted that we're not going to get any more of Eleven and Hopper. Like, it's just. I mean, we might. I'm holding out hope, but yeah, I just think they're cute, and her and Mike, yeah, they're a bit of a rocky relationship, but they're sort of growing together because they're both new at this, so it was really nice watching that. And her pals are badass, so like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, she's really cool.
It's crazy to see how much she's grown from this, you know, this girl that was raised in a
100%.
lab and knew nothing about how to speak about things really.
She was pretty much non-verbal. Like, she was a shell of a person, and now she's really blossoming into amazing young adult.
Yeah. Oh. And number one, shock horror, it's Hopper.
Yep.
I was considering putting him at 2 and 11 at 1 because he did have some childish moments in the season.
Yeah, I was having that same dilemma as you, because Hopper's my number one as well, shock horror. He had his moments, like, where he was kind of annoying. Like, he was kind of macho a lot of the time, like, oh, this big alpha man, like, I know what I'm talking about. That stuff's kind of annoying, but he's still great. Like, he's very likable.
How I weighed it out was, I think, whenever he comes on screen, it just makes me happier. Like,
I agree, yeah.
Especially when it's with Joyce, like, you know, God, how are we 3 seasons in and like it still haven't happened yet? It's ridiculous. But
I know.
And then when I thought we lost him, I was genuinely devastated. I was just like, oh my God, I never thought this would happen, or at least not till the end of the show. Perhaps he wasn't as vital. Oh no, he was vital, but like, I do think he had a lot less like smart moments this season. He had that one iconic one when Alexi was like, when he gave Alexi the chance to leave and then he came back and he was all smug about it. But like, usually he's there figuring out all the pieces, like last season when he found the tunnels. So this season I don't think he was as hot on that, but he was like very comedic this season. I think he was just like kind of all out. He was pissed off about 11 and Mike, and then Joyce ditching him on the date, so he just had a lot of pent up anger, and he was just kind of ruthless with anyone he came across, so it provided some great comedy.
Yeah, it really added that comedy element to this show that I think it needed. Hopper, his tantrums and just short temper was so entertaining. I think that's what I like about him the most, how short his fuse is and just blows up when something happens. And I love how him and Joyce's relationship, he sort of tiptoes around, you know, her, and I kind of liked the sort of slow burn of them kind of admitting kind of their feelings towards the end. Joyce kind of asked him out, but it was good though. If he's alive, I hope and pray he is.
I just think, like, if he is alive, he'll probably spend the majority of next season stuck in a Russian prison. So
God, that might be the plot for all we know.
What
like,
is the storyline?
I know, like, we've got this weird ass Demogorgon that Russians are feeding humans to, and then we possibly have a Hopper locked up in there somewhere. So the plot for season 4, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. The thought of that prison looked really like grotty and like scary. It reminds me of the kind of shows that I don't like Prison Break and stuff like that. So I hope it's not focused like too much about that, because I don't know if I'm gonna love it. But we shall see.
It's gonna be different. I feel like it might be different in a good way.
Everyone loves season 4, so
yeah, I'm hoping it really lives up to what everyone says.
It could not even be Hopper at all. Who knows? Might be clutching at straws, but
we might be. I know absolutely nothing about season 4 other than people are just obsessed with it. I don't really know anything.
The only thing I know is that it has a scene that features running up that hill, because that song was everywhere last summer by Kate Bush. So there's something to do with that made it reach the charts again, so I'm intrigued to see what that is. In terms of like my honourable mentions for characters, I feel bad leaving these out. My honourable mentions that I was toying between were Murray, Erica. I thought she might be on yours.
I was thinking about her. She's an honourable mention for me. If this was top 10, she would be nearing that 6th, 7th spot.
Yeah, definitely. And also Steve. Just love Steve. This is the first time Joyce wasn't on my list, and I didn't actually even consider her being on it. I feel like she didn't do as much this season.
No, I feel like she did take a little bit of a back step, and I do agree with you. I think, although she was great, and I do like Joyce, I feel like she was more sort of in tow with Hopper, sort of like just there. She wasn't really doing too much. I was kind of thinking that with Steve, he was great as well, obviously, but he was sort of like just sort of with Robin.
That's kind of why I put Robin ahead, because like she was the new character who surprised me, but also a lot of the stuff she did was similar to Steve. So Steve, sorry, you got the back step, but I do love Steve. But I'm happy to hear that you really like Steve too, because last season I put him in my top 5 and you were like, ill.
He really was not in my good books in those last 2 seasons. I think his relationship with Nancy really bothered me, and that he could be so childish, and he was hanging out with the wrong crowd, which was just really unappealing for me.
But in season 2 he became the babysitter. He was so much better then.
I suppose, I feel like he's redeemed himself in my books in this season completely. I think I'm alright with him now. I think he's redeemed himself big time.
And Dustin's the only one of the 4 boys that, well, the 4, main boys that made it onto our top 5. The other 3, not really.
Step it up, guys. like they would feature in a top 10, but I feel like Lucas, Will, Mike, although they had their entertaining lines, I feel like they were a bit of a back step this season.
They were very teenage boy-y, and that's pretty much all they did. So
they kind of just like goofed around and did some corny jokes here and there. It was it wasn't great.
I think it's only natural for these things to change. As I say, like for example, Murray would not be above Will in a whole season, in a whole show list, but just this season he was a lot more entertaining than Will, to be honest. Like Will just wanted to play D&D and got flutters every now and then. He didn't do much at all. I'm excited to see what the next season brings. It's the final season until we're up to date. So the episodes are so long though.
Whoa, they are long. Was not anticipating that until we saw it last step. Prepare for some more ones coming soon.
Excited for that 2.5 hour finale.
Oh jeez, gonna have to stretch my legs in the middle of that one.
That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to season 3 episode 8 of Stranger Things. If you want to watch our uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for season 4. Bye.
Bye.
I like 'em sweet but naughty, dimples on the cheeks, I bet you take